What's going on, guys? Back for another video, and this is gonna be one where I don't show transformation. I'm gonna waffle about, in this case, a couple of figures, or a few. I'm gonna waffle about the first four Constructicons that we've gotten from Studio Series 86, because Mixmaster and Scavenger, leaving that in, Scavenger are still coming out in probably about, like, what, 6 weeks, I think? BBTS has them listed as October, but I'm sure they'll come out before then, and I'm sure they'll be at retail before then. And yeah, the obligatory, this review is not made for kids, yada, yada, yada. And if you want to see transformation for any of these figures, go look at another video. Thank you for giving me the free view and wasting about a minute of your time. I really appreciate it. Anyway, we're going to start from the top and then work our way down, because we have upper torso, hips, and then 2 limbs, and we need 2 more limbs. Hook. He's pretty dang nifty. He does have the whole Devastator head thing going in, or happening right here, but, you know, that's accurate. Honestly, I have 2 nitpicks for him. Even if, like, the rest of the other 4 that we have, he is a kind of, like, retooling of the Combiner Wars figures. Also, let's just acknowledge that the Combiner Wars set was kind of shit. Lift this up. It goes up 2 clicks, but they're like soft detents. On mine, it feels like every time I do that, and like every time I move this, it does feel like this is gonna come off a little bit. Almost thought I lost the gun there, because Scrapper's gun fell under the bookcase. That's not gonna get found anytime soon. And the last take of this, but anyway, as I was saying, basically raising this up and rotating around, it feels like this is gonna come off of the with just like continuing to mess around with it, it feels like this is going to come off of the port that it's in. But I don't know, that's just me. A little bit of very excruciatingly minor QC stuff. And then this part, on my copy, it extends that far. It's a little bit tight. A little bit tighter than I would prefer. So I honestly don't really extend it all that often. But yeah, that is Hook. There's the head. He is neat. Whoa. Let's put the gun back so I don't lose it. I'm gonna have to grab scrappers after this just to see how far back it is. Long haul. He's pretty neat. There's the head sculpt kind of tucked in there, right? I like the arm transformation. It's simple, but I don't know. There's like a niftiness to it. I like the random bit of detailing and the random bit of like paint wash detailing there too. Solely for combined mode, I'm sure, but yeah. He's nifty. I like him quite a bit, honestly. And I know, like, his Devastator's going to have some junk in the trunk because of how Long Haul transforms for that, but I don't care. If I want a better looking combined mode, then I'll get the, Mecha Toys, the third-party company that put out their very affordable Devastator recently, or have most of it out. But yeah, anyway, Long Haul's pretty neat. I like him. He's honestly probably my favorite of the 4. I'll set him off to the side. There is your quick look at Scrapper. There's your opposability for the scoop and all that. I do like how this clearly is part to stabilize, you know, him as a foot, because this is going to be the foot for Devastator. Nice little touch. Thanks for charging us an extra $2 for that little piece of plastic Hasbro. I appreciate it. Not a fan of the gap there next to these before you get to the little cab section, but not a whole lot you can do about that, right? And then honestly, like him and Bone Crusher, who we'll get to next, this is where I kind of noticed the squidginess and kind of like the gumminess of the plastic, which definitely cements to me that they're just retools of the Combiner Wars figures. But again, that's fine, because like that's what Hasbro's going to do to give us a proper Devastator these days. And if you want a better one that has like better plastic quality, get that Mecha Alliance one that just came out. Get any of the other third-party ones that are out there. But yeah, there is Scrapper. He's pretty neat. I like him too. And then lastly, the one that actually did transform in take 1 of this video, I just rambled and was not happy with it, Bone Crusher, who's just kind of stubby and derpy, and I kind of like him a lot. I'm going to turn on the fan. It's hot in this room. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, Bone Crusher is pretty dang neat. I know. I kind of wish with him, even though it's not the most accurate, that there was a little bit more color breakup on him, and that honestly for all of them, with I think the exception of Hook and Long Haul, I think don't have it. yeah, that the hands were like more their own like separate standalone pieces, because the hands are just molded in for him and for Scrapper. I keep calling him Scavenger, but yeah. I also bend his knees, bone crushers, a little bit just to break up all the lime green in here. I don't know, I might go in with a paint pen at some point, just break up all the green, or see if Toy Hacks Repro Labels does something. But yeah, anyway, that's for me, guys. Thanks for listening to me waffle and, bullshit for 5.5 minutes. Thanks for letting me waste your time. I will see you guys in the next video.